Whether you're a collegiate athlete or just someone knocking around the yard, it is important to stay aware of how you can stay injury-free. And if you are injured, it's good to know how to help with your recovery journey. Dr. Sarah Weigel-Ness and Doug Ness are here from Active Life Chiropractic to talk about that. Good morning and welcome back to North Dakota Today. You brought a guest with you, and Paige McAllister, correct? And she is a volleyball player, a collegiate volleyball player. And my guess is you know these two, and they have helped you along your journey. Is that correct?
Yes. For
What
sure.
did you go to Active Life Chiropractic for in the first place?
Well, I do work for them, so that helps out.
Okay.
But it just helps aid recovery. You know, we're on our feet all the time traveling, whether it's practice, lift. Just helps with the recovery, whether it's from a lift one day or from a long bus rides. Definitely helps the recovery after everything.
I was just going to say, those long bus rides can really make your body settle in weird places. Do you deal with a lot of athletes that come in, as far as, you know, you're talking duffers that are around the yard and doing things that the old guys do, but when you're dealing with a collegiate athlete like this, do you work with a lot of athletes?
We do, and it's from the young ages all the way through the collegiate level, and then, like you're saying, us weekend warrior version that think we can still play volleyball and basketball and golf and all these things. So the biggest thing I think it does for kids these days is it keeps them on the court and they perform better. And then it also, after injury, it gets them back to the field or to the court. Like football is coming to an end here. And we helped a lot of the local kids stay on the field or get back on the field even quicker through chiropractic care.
What do you find? Let's concentrate on football for a second. What do you find? Is it mostly back, neck, shoulders? What are you dealing with?
A lot of neck, shoulder.
Yeah.
You know, kids that it's an accident, of course, they're leading with their head, or they just hit with that same side, repetitive, or they're contorted and then somebody comes and hits them from the back.
Yeah.
Right, and they've got ribs and everything too. So it's kind of a gamut, but yeah, football's probably one of the toughest.
Yeah, I would imagine. All right, Dr. Sarah is standing beside me, and I just have to point out, I asked at the top of the show if anybody stayed up and watched the whole baseball game last night. Dr. Sarah, you did. You said you napped a little bit, but you caught the end, right?
Right. Well, I'm a sports fan, baseball fan in particular, and it was so addicting. I just could not shut it off.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we are.
You're up
went to bed at 2 a.m.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
I was back at work by that time. All right, what do you find? You guys work on different patients, and what do you find as far as athletic injuries? What are some things that you find that you can do to help people stay on the court, on the mat, or in the field?
One of the most common would be sprain strain injuries. So lots of sprained ankles, sprained wrists, and different joints. But if you get at that right away, people come in the next day or that same week, you can get them back on the field way quicker. So instead of that 6 to 8 weeks, most kids get that time frame to make a full recovery. Our own daughter, she slid into the base, sprained her ankle, and she was playing that next week. So 1 week versus 6 weeks in that situation, the recovery is just super fast.
Okay, what is it that, you know, the preventive, not preventive, well, the injuries happen, she's already slid into the base. What is it that keeps the athlete healing quicker? What is it that helps?
Well, chiropractic helps the body's adaptability. So that's a whole nother level, but it helps the body be able to recover quicker by helping it adapt to whatever happened that day. So if the person was getting adjusted beforehand, that puts them at basically greater recovery ability, and so when they do get that injury and then they come in right away, they can just heal way faster.
Right, and I think, Dr. Doug, I'm an example of that. You come in with something that hurts here. It's not necessarily here where the issue is, correct?
Correct, and that's where we look at the whole spine, because the nerves in the neck affect everything down below, and the nerves in the low back can affect down the hips and everything. So it's taking the whole body approach is the big idea. And we understand it's like, okay, my toe hurts, well, fix my toe, or my hip. Well, we're going to look at your whole body, and that's where we get the greatest gains in our athletes and all of our people we help.
So Paige, when you have something that's bothering you, you pretty much know where the advent of where that pain is coming from, and you can tell these guys, hey, let's work here.
Yeah, I mean, I've been seen by a chiropractor for a handful of years now, so I kind of, you know, it starts up high, works its way down. But I mean, with my shoulder issues, so I kind of know, I'm like, hey, Dr. Sarah, I need to get work done today. We got a game coming up, so definitely helps out there.
Yeah, and I would imagine, even though the injuries happened and the season may be over after the football season, continuing care and getting you ready and letting it heal fully is also a key ingredient, right?
Yeah, we always recommend maintenance adjusting. Out of season may not be quite as often, obviously, but getting in they're always training, they're always lifting,
Yeah.
they're always working out and making sure they stay on top of their game.
And that in itself, the training and the lifting and things like that can make a big difference as well. Where do we find you, Dr. Doug?
You can find us down at 215 West Main Avenue or at activelifebismarck.com.
I have an idea. You guys go back to the clinic and I'll see you in about a half hour. How's that sound?
All right,
Perfect.
sounds
Sounds
good.
great. All right, we're going to take a